My name is Sean Parker. In this episode, we'll be discussing a statement Kim Kardashian made about work ethic and a post that someone posted on Twitter. I will be providing my take on the matter in a classic Soul Says fashion when I return. Here. A person posted a meme on Twitter of Paris Hilton wearing a shirt that says, "Stop being poor," along with the caption, "Kim Kardashian giving business advice." While promoting her show, The Kardashians, the reality star turned mogul spoke to Variety and provided advice that would lead to the internet dragging her. Kim was quoted as saying, "I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work." It seems like nobody wants to work these days. Now, given that Kim Kardashian is considered as being born with a silver spoon in her mouth, most people, including her devoted fans, believe that her ideologies on work ethic are somewhat out of touch with reality. Pun intended. Okay, now, here are some tweets in reply to Kiki's statement.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work.
I think if you grew up in Beverly Hills with super successful parents in what was simply a smaller mansion, nobody needs to hear your thoughts on success or work ethic. This same 24 hours in the day shit is a nightmare. 99.9% of the world grew up with very different 24 hours.
Fucking thank you.
Thank you.
And if you are surrounded by very rich people, it might look like nobody wants to work. This is exactly what I've been thinking.
And nannies, and assistants, and publicity teams, and
I could work 24 hours a day and still wouldn't be able to travel or buy a house that isn't in the middle of nowhere. Damn, these riches don't know nothing about real world.
Their perception of reality is diluted.
Our success is driven by the need to fulfill. Prioritize your need if becoming financially secure or rich is your priority. This priority should become the shaping factor of everything you do in life. It should propel you towards that end in all of your endeavors. It should take precedent on how you will apply yourself and the aspirations that you seek. We believe that success is only reserved for the lucky ones. And for that reason, the rest of us believe that we are doomed to poverty-stricken and purposeless lives. Lives that are monotonous, same routine which consists of getting up, going to work, coming home, and doing it all over again on autopilot. Rinse and repeat. A tiresome, predictable cycle with no such luck of obtaining fortune or success. The daily struggles and donkey work which occupies our hours of daylight and keeps us from our present moment. It's often hard enough to find time for the mundane, let alone for introspection and connection with our higher selves that we need daily. And as a result, we become disconnected and void of potentiality. Now, I would like to argue that each and every one of us has a purpose in our lives. We may recognize this through what I like to call soul nudges, which are these internal tugs within that would imply that there's a greater meaning to life than what we're presently experiencing. Sometimes you may even ask yourself, is this it? Is this all life really is about? Well, I would have to say no, my friends. No, there's more to life. And even though Kim Kardashian's statement would infer that we as a people should work harder, and even though she comes from money, in the real world, we would consider her to be disconnected from reality. And I would have to agree with the consensus. What if I told you the secret to stop being poor was not to work harder, but to find your sole purpose, and by simply figuring out what gifts and talents you already possess, and to use those gifts and talents to become successful beyond your wildest dreams. Stay tuned for more topics, tips, and strategies to find success by discovering your soul purpose. Thank you for tuning in. I would also like to thank the Hollywood Fix for that video footage of our favorite reality TV fashionista. Until next time.